super pay attention. I know
Took the wireless controller for the PlayStation in the bathroom.
The runner never speaks.
Nah.
He never speaks.
Oh, I guess that would make sense.
And his
Yeah, but there's a lot of times in a game like that where it's not like a laser focus game where you're like, nah, I can't ever not pay attention. There's like long periods of time where you're mashing through text boxes.
He commented on like the YouTube video. Actually, it's the first thing, and he's like, "Yeah, I didn't want to do commentary because I don't know." He gave a reason. I was like, "Oh, okay, that makes sense."
Probably wanted to focus.
He probably wanted to focus,
Super
and he also
focus.
had like 2 strong co-commentators. So
Yeah, as long as you know.
They should just do it where that guy's sitting there for 8 hours and no one says anything.
But yeah,
And then the host goes, "Can I read 8 hours of donations?" And he goes,
So I forgot to actually make the shining laser back at roll, but it really doesn't matter because I think I upgraded it very slightly. Yeah. Okay. So here's the last couple that I need to do.
Oh no.
So 4.5 million. All right.
Okay.
That's
So
cool.
that's it.
All right.
Oh.
And I don't have enough for that because it's 9 million.
Oh
my
9.
but that's for max.
million.
Is that for infinite?
That's
Is that for
infinite,
infinite?
yeah.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there we go.
9 million.
So I think
It's just an extra 3 hours just for that. Just for that.
I think
Extra 3
overall-
hours.
sounds good.
that extra 2 million that I had at the end of the last file would have went towards this to do the rest of it. So all that money was about 10 million, and I need 9 more million. I'm not doing that.
That's crazy.
All right.
I mean, it seems pretty reasonable. You should probably do that.
Alright, so I guess the first segment of the last dungeon I'm gonna do with the Crusher just to show that off.
The Crusher.
I like the Crusher.
So yeah, definitely recommend if you've ever got 8 hours to spare.
Dude, so here's what I'm gonna do. Now that I've finished watching The Office, I have this empty void in my life that I don't know what to do
Empty
with.
void for
You know
bad
what?
shows.
You know what happened?
Incorrect.
Incorrect. That guy.
The Office is Goat Show.
The Office is good.
Ben, yes or no? You teared up the first time when... Spoilers!
Pretty good.
Spoilers! Spoilers for The Office!
Spoilers!
When Michael showed up at the wedding.
The floor is thinner in that spot.
I didn't watch
cares?
the finale.
No, you didn't.
I've never watched the finale.
Nuh-uh. So you've seen the show like 10 times and you haven't watched the finale?
Yeah, so
I
I
didn't watch the
didn't
last
want the
season.
show to end, so I never watched the finale.
Actually, that's... I mean, it's not a bad way to do it, but you gotta watch the finale. It's actually really good.
I
You know it's ended, though, right? Like,
What?
It ended like
Ah!
4 years ago, right?
Spoilers!
You're joking.
Put this money towards the Shining Laser. Runner's choice. Energy improvement for Shining Laser.
So this is the Crusher.
No, this is my normal beam. I guess I'll show it off real quick.
Yeah. I was
So
like,
there's some items that you can buy in the shop that give you max.
Oh, damn.
They do it for attack, rapid, and energy. I don't know if there's a. Oh yeah, they do it for energy. I don't know if they're. Oh, okay, I have it, I guess. So energy doesn't really matter because that's how fast the things actually go. And range being max is pretty not helpful. So I have energy and range as my third one. But otherwise, it's max attack and max rapid. And I already used the Crusher, but no one was paying attention.
I did.
Wait, seriously?
I paid attention.
I want
Little-
to see the
little
Crusher. Use it on this piece of crap.
we were talking about.
What was that?
Oh yeah, so instead of trying to fill the space of The Office with a bunch of dumb shows, I'm just gonna like every night at bed watch like 20 minutes of the 7 speed run, and then it'll be fall.
I just.
Oh, I figured you'd just be watching Rick and Morty all the time.
Hey Ben.
I wonder what's gonna happen right now.
I figured
What?
I should start this.
What?
No, just
And Morty. I've never. Hey, Brandon.
Burp.
Brandon, can you hand me the god over there?
Alright,
Can you hand me the god on the tool bench over there? Oh, you can't! That's okay, I'm sorry. I hate that crap so much, but I love it!
it sounds like you love it.
The honest truth is the only thing I've ever seen is the brief scene of Pickle Rick. And that's how I'm gonna keep it. And I'm in the Council of Pickle Ricks.
I'm Pickle Rick!
I'm Pickle Rick! And Brandon.
Yeah.
Morty.
Hey, look!
Whoa!
I can't do a Morty.
So as far as I'm aware, the Crusher does as much damage as a shiny laser, with the disadvantage and advantage of just being like an energy sphere that just stays in place. So enemies that just like stay around and like just stay in one spot, it's better than the shiny laser. But like obviously enemies that move around a lot, you cannot throw another one until the one that's already on the screen is gone. So that's definitely the flaw of it.
But that right there.
But this thing, you have to kill all the limbs, and all the limbs need a lot of shots for some reason. And that just kills it immediately.
You know, I actually subscribe to Ben's thought of like, so wait, you get to the second to last episode before the finale, or before the finale, and you just restart the show then?
Yeah, basically.
Honestly, I've done that with a lot of games that I love. Like, up until this LP for FF7, I like probably played that game 10 times and beat it like one time. Because I get to the end and I'm like, I don't want to beat it. You know what I mean? And then you eventually just move away to something else.
So it's this thing where like, I don't know, when something that I really enjoy comes to a close, comes to an end, right? I get this sense of, I get depressed. I get sad.
Yo!
Like, what I'm gonna do next? Like, every time a GDQ ends, actually, I get that feeling. Like, where I'm like, oh, well, this was what I was, watching. This is what I was invested in for, like, a week. And it's probably gonna hit, 10 times harder, when we go to GDQ this January!
Yo! I mean, I'm not going, but I'm excited for them. And they're gonna be in the background. I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm gonna see them sitting in the front row. 3 a.m. and I'm gonna be like,
yeah, I'm gonna be watching like
who's going?
one of the most obscure RPGs.
Like I'll be like, this is Plock for the Super Nintendo, and I'll be like, yo, and I'm gonna donate. And
dude, there's a Plock speedrun at GDQ already, and it's actually a pretty cool run.
I saw it. There's a lot of like skips and stuff. But anyway, so I'm gonna donate. Just be like, I don't know. We'll figure out what I'll say beforehand. But it'll be 3 a.m., so they'll have to read it. Even if it's full of obscenities.
Well,
it's 3 a.m., so...
It's the GDQ.
They're not going to do that.
I know.
So it's going to be me, Trevor, Parker, hoping that my brother is in there as well. And his coworker might.
Where is it at?
This is in Herndon, Virginia.
Give Darbian a nice firm handshake.
So, Brandon, if you want to go?
Dang! He doesn't have to travel far at all for AGDQ.
I can take
something. He's in Virginia.
I can take something for him to sign on your behalf.
Whoa.
You know, a signed Darbian mouse pad.
I'll get you. How about a copy of Mario All Stars, and then a copy of Resident Evil. No, I don't want Carcinogen to sign anything. If Baklava goes, I'll get him to sign Remake.
It's weird, because Spencer is always like, some speedruns are really boring, and then he likes all the really boring runners. Like, Darbian is like the literal most boring human ever.
Yes,
Carcinogen is literally the most boring, but he's like, oh, so cool.
I don't like Carcinogen anymore. I'm a Baklava soup boy.
Baklava.
Carsey's good. I like Carsey.
I like Darbian because he's everything I could never be. He's normal and not annoying. And he's good at Mario. Strive, man!
Where am I going?
Who else do I like?
The real bad thing about the last dungeon is that everything looks the same.
Square, hallway, square.
Yeah, what the...
What the?
Oh, you know I like that Blood Thunder guy. Runs a lot of FPS.
I've followed him for a while.
I saw he did one at
You know that one guy on Steam, Blood Chunder? He's the coolest. He doesn't really stream
that is actually,
or do anything.
Coincidental.
Really? I actually wanted to ask you that when I saw Blood Thunder. I was like, split your lungs with blood and thunder?
No.
You see that White Whale?
That's a great album. I haven't listened to that in a while, or Mastodon in general. But no, Blood Chunder, I have no idea where that came from. I think I just read
I guess I went to the wrong floor. Huh. Like I said in the beginning, I thought this would be short, but if I didn't get lost, then I guess I got lost.
It's okay.
It's really not that, like, roundabout. I probably just went in the wrong elevators.
Why is there double doors for? Is it just load screen, I guess?
I guess it's load screen. I mean, it loads it so instantaneously.
Yeah, I
that you
don't
can barely, like, notice.
Who's
All the double doors.
Who's the biggest draw for a runner?
Trimax.
Still?
I don't know.
I know he was, but is there like another? You know who people really liked when I was watching ZDQ? People really liked Captain Fatso. Like people were really into that dude. Like he happened to be playing Mega Man X and Mega Man X2, but like and Trogdor, they were like really going crazy over him.
Oh wait, didn't Captain Fatso do? He did the Buster Omen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's why they were going crazy over him because he killed it.
That's
I actually didn't see that yet.
Yeah, it's good. How is ZFG that big? He plays one game.
Because ZFG is cool.
ZFG
is he? He seems boring.
Oh my god.
He's literally king of liking boring streamers, doesn't like base ZFG. Probably because he's too cool.
So is he boring?
No, he's...
No.
So, one of my favorite things about, like, speedruns is when they upload, like, world records and stuff, like, with commentary. And ZFG does some really good ones.
Oh, so these guys are the actual worst.
Oh.
I've been falling asleep to a 7-hour commentated...
Look how many shots he needs.
Cool.
Not even one Crusher can kill him. That's how ridiculous their HP is.
Also, Crusher's awesome.
It is cool.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
I could have just used Shining Laser the entire time and it probably would have been faster, but I think it's really cool.
But yeah, there's a 7-hour YouTube video, a 100% run of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time in 3 start button presses.
What?
You lowered the gravity.
Yeah, you can only change equipment 3 times.
Download some security stuff.
And there's
these guys are
you
bad.
spend more than 5 hours.
And I think it locks the doors, which is super annoying.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Which is why I've been killing everything, because it always locks the doors.
What would happen if they got I forget the guy's name already. The A button press Mario 64 guy. What if they got him to go to GDQ?
I don't know how to say it.
Pancake or whatever?
Yeah.
Pancake.
I don't know.
I mean, people would freak out, right?
Well, you would have to explain what a half A press is.
Yeah, but like, wait, is Mario 64 like a not popular run anymore? Because I don't remember.
It's still super popular.
Super popular.
And now it's like, I mean, I don't
remember
watch
seeing it
anymore,
at
but I
GDQ.
see
Did they
people
not
being
do it
like,
at GDQ?
oh,
No,
going
they
for a
did.
138,
They did?
120.
Yeah,
I'm like,
it's the
okay, that's like the.
Holder, Cheese
Like, the bad
At
thing...
this one? At SGDQ?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was 120 star.
So people are just basically ridiculous
Yeah.
in the game now.
Like,
Was it one of the first ones
the
done?
people
'Cause
that
I
are
started
good at
the end,
SM64 now are all the worst,
Like,
too.
to the back.
Like, I just
yeah, they're not
Yeah.
even fun. Like
Yeah,
Cheese and whoever else.
Pumpstation.
Yeah.
Although to be fair, I've been like going through the list on the PS4 YouTube app, and that's great and efficient. They did a good job with it.
Wow,
And we're back, guys.
A
So
small error interrupted the recording.
it was literally the place that I ended at, like right here, and I just didn't notice his door. That's it.
So I was going the right way. And
Can
then
I say I
got
like
myself.
this music?
It's probably like the worst track in the
Hey,
game.
can I say it's bad?
Oh, hey, these guys.
Yeah, I like them. They're really cool.
What games have underappreciated soundtracks?
I was unfortunate.
Saga Frontier.
Saga Frontier is definitely one of them.
Katamari Damacy.
I don't think that one's underappreciated.
I think people appreciate that very well.
I mean, it
Jet
might
Set
not be-
Radio. I'm just mentioning like super. Oh yeah.
Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah.
Guitar Hero.
Mega Man X. In all seriousness.
What? What the heck is that?
Good luck.
It usually locks on and does the perfect guard.
I thought he was reacting to you saying Mega Man X because what the heck?
I'm saying it's underappreciated.
I think it's one of those things that I feel like any Mega Man main series or X game is
That's true.
pretty well appreciated for its music.
How about
And no doors.
any Genesis game?
I'm gonna push
They're
back
good
on that a
Genesis OSTs. Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is one of my favorite like OSTs just in general.
So yeah, I mean they're good, but I just that Genesis hardware doesn't really help it shine.
It's unique, fam.
It is very unique. I'll give it that. Like but it felt like you know what? Maybe I harp too much on the Genesis sound because it did really help to create like a unique sound, even if it wasn't like as full ranged as.
Whoa!
What the heck?
If you have heavy gravity on, you can go through those blocks.
Here's
It's like only in 2 rooms, and it's just because I want to decrease the gravity.
Here's a pretty unique one that not a lot of people talk about. Yoshi's Island. Pretty good soundtrack.
I've never heard of it.
They talk about it all the time.
Yeah, they do.
I like that camera angle.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh, here's one.
Yeah.
Devil May Cry, because it's actually a pretty boss soundtrack.
Okay. Yeah.
It was like good techno music.
Heroes of Might and Magic 3.
Ah, yeah. No.
That is.
Underappreciate you, ready for this?
Yeah.
Heroes 1.
I don't even remember Heroes.
It goes like this. Da da da!
Can't agree. Actually, it's now that I remember it, it's really bad.
How about Doom? The soundtrack goes down. No, but Doom for the Jaguar.
Yeah.
The one that goes like this.
It's a 32X one that's.
Yeah. Even when we played.
No, but one of the versions doesn't even have music at all.
Yeah.
I think it's 32X that doesn't have music.
No,
right?
32X is the part 1. Jaguar might be the one without noise.
Even the PlayStation one doesn't have. It compromises on the soundtrack a lot. Like it's not great. Like it definitely sounds different and it's not as good as.
Which is really weird because Doom is literally a DOS game. They can fit it on the PS1 disc. It's like 1,000 times the media.
Yeah, I don't know why it's like not as good. Well, they also used a lot of like Doom 64 assets.
Parasite Eve.
Oh yeah.
Really good soundtrack.
Looks like you've made it to the residential area. Just a bring back it.
Are you close to the late end?
Yeah. So this place is really weird. There's basically nothing interesting. I have to wrap around this place in a clockwise motion to get to this one, like right here, I think. So.
How do you pronounce that word that was on the bottom? Elysium?
Yeah, they say Elysium.
That is a place in Greek mythology. It's part of the underworld, I believe.
You're a part of the underworld.
Hey, I wish. Got a lot of cool stuff going on down there.
Really makes me think.
Hey, that guy with the blue flame hair, Hades, he's down there.
What do you mean, James Woods?
James Woods. Yes.
I'm James.
You'd probably give it 2 thumbs way up.
He was the only person to appear as himself on both Simpsons and Family Guy.
Wow.
As himself.
And in
yes.
Hercules.
I know why this thing is.
He
Oh.
was himself.
You know what? What do I gotta do? I don't get no respect.
That is
Nothing at all.
Dangerfield.
I'll bet you probably spent a
Nothing
lot
at all.
of time there.
I try to. My wife.
So
Yeah.
we're pretty much at the end now. I'm gonna go back to roll to switch to the shining laser because I just want to cheese this
You know?
because the last boss is actually really hard.
There was a Rodney Dangerfield joke that I read the other day that I thought was awesome, and I just wanna look.
You know, I'm not big on stand-ups or comedy so much, but you know who I've been watching a lot of lately? Norm Macdonald.
Dude, Norm is ridiculous. He is the best.
Have you seen his podcast?
It's absurd. I became the biggest Norm fan after that. It was like a YouTube awards show. You had to see it, where he's like one of the hosts, and it's just he just does not give a crap, and it's
doesn't know
amazing.
anything about like any of the people.
And they're
there.
like, yeah, coming up next is like, I don't know. They don't say exactly PewDiePie, but like, oh, PewDiePie is coming up next, and he's like, oh yeah, bring the PewDiePie in, okay. It's just so ridiculous.
He's like making off the cuff remarks, and the hosts are trying to keep him on track.